What in the Sam Hill is going on in here? If it's personal, Ned, then take it in the den and close the door. But if it's business and something that I should know, then spit it out. Well, somebody answer me.
Edward, I've begun to question my decision to be in partnership with ELQ.
What?
It all began when you endorsed AJ's weekend promotion for the hotel.
Damn fine scheme. What are the problems?
I don't have any. I believe Ned is having trouble with it.
Ned has lapses of judgment. That's why I wanted you to be in partnership with him.
I appreciate your reasons for endorsing our partnership, but I'm afraid I've run into problems.
Like what?
I need to know that a partner of mine is a team player, responsible to the business and its needs.
Well, that goes without saying. What happened?
Among other things, the other night the hotel suffered from a severe power outage. It disrupted everything. We had room service problems, reservations. In fact, every computer-driven operation of the hotel was down. I had to ask Ned to lend a hand, and then he refused, repeatedly. Not only was he unwilling to help, but he spent the entire evening expressing his contempt for me because I was making an effort to personally help out dealing with the customers and their complaints.
There wouldn't have been a power failure if AJ had bothered to find out whether the hotel wiring could handle his new toys.
AJ's system is state-of-the-art, long overdue, and important to the improvement of services. Now, if we want to stay competitive, Edward, we need the kind of information processing that his upgrades give us.
You're absolutely right. We're lucky to have a sharp young mind to get us into the next generation of equipment. If you don't keep up, you're out of business. But I still don't understand what you two are fighting about.
Shared responsibility. Ned's nose is permanently out of joint over AJ, which is the background for the larger problem. After what happened the other night, I'm not sure that I can count on Ned. Not under normal circumstances, and much less in a crisis.
That's outrageous.
Edward, I need your personal assurance that ELQ can hold up its end of the partnership. Now, your company is under a contractual obligation to me to provide that support. You also have financial interests to protect here. Now, I don't think you want to have this turn into some kind of ugly legal litigation, or even worse, to have severe financial loss.
What do you have to say about all this? Have things deteriorated to the point where you have made an ELQ partner question our ability to fulfill a contract?
I think Julia here is playing fast and loose with the facts. Let's put the blame where it belongs, which is squarely on AJ. Grandfather, you insisted that I give him a chance. Against my better judgment, whatever you may think of it, I did. He developed and installed a system that caused a major crash. Now, if AJ is going to learn this business, I think one of the first lessons he should learn is that he has to take responsibility for his own mistakes.
Right.
Instead, what does he do?
What does he do?
He drags Julia in to fight the battle for him because he can't stand the heat. And of course, she's running for him because they have a personal relationship.
As far as I can tell, it's your relationship with AJ that's the problem, not Julia's.
Edward, let's just leave AJ out of this. I'm sorry I brought it up.
Yeah, I bet you are.
The essential problem is that Ned was unwilling to help out and pitch in at the hotel when I needed him, and I can't do business that way.
You know very well what my philosophy is. You are responsible for the smooth and efficient functioning of the hotel, whatever it takes. Now, apparently, AJ was able to roll up his sleeves and get on with the job, which says to me that he was taking the responsibility for his part in creating the problem. But where the hell were you? Now, I would expect this from a dilettante, but not a key executive. Now, you better give some serious thought into getting your act together, Ned, because I won't tolerate this behavior from anyone, least of all, a family member.
Thank you for supporting me, Miss Edward. I truly appreciate it. Good night.
You made a big mistake in there. You don't want me as an enemy.
At the moment, what I'm wondering is whether I want you as a partner.
Julia. Watch your back, partner.
It's supposed to be on page... There.
Let's see.
Now, is that not irresistible or what?
Romantic rendezvous weekend at the Port Charles Hotel. White limo, champagne, concert tickets, massage, boat trip, picnic, supper. And all for $99.99. This is a brilliant concept. I wonder who thought it up.
I mean, it's such a trip actually seeing it in print. Julia, it's happening.
Yep, it is. Congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah, I can't wait till Ned reads about this and sees the reservations pouring in.
Which I'm sure your grandfather will duly note.
So tell me, Miss B, as a successful executive, is there such a thing as being too confident?
Oh, absolutely not, Mr. Q. Why, the second you start second-guessing yourself is the moment you are courting failure.
Oh.
Words to live by, AJ. Not that you need any help courting failure.
Morning, Ned. Hey, have you read the paper yet?
Why? You need some help with some of the big words? Come find me at recess. What's today's kindergarten lesson, Julia? Crying and whining till you get your way, or maybe just plain old backstabbing 101?
Oh, now there's a class you could teach.
Oh, that really stings.
Hey, Ned, by the way, it's before noon. Isn't this a little early for you to be in at work?
Nice try. You two kids better sharpen the machetes if you're going to try to survive in this jungle. Time to meet the grown-ups. Study hard, kids. You got a minute?
Number one?
For now, let's just say we're talking hypothetical.
Told you I was going to make your day.
Well. Children, is class still in session?
Hey, Ned, listen, I got about 2 minutes. Why don't you tell me everything you know about hotel management?
Like a rapier, that wit. Julia, get out your book. I want a meeting this afternoon.
Ned, my book is full this afternoon.
I realize Junior here is making a lot of demands on your time, but could you possibly scratch one session of Sandbox to spare me a few minutes?
Hotel business?
Of course. What else?
I'll see what I can do.
I'll be in the ELQ office. Goodbye, kids.
Do you know anybody that does contract kids?
No, but I volunteer. Fortunately, I have to get going right now. I'll see you later. Hey, we're hit.
Who's a hit?
You, me, the hotel. We have what could be modestly characterized as a phenomenal response to the promotion.
Already?
Yeah, the phones have been ringing off the hook all morning.
Wow, this is wonderful. This is just the first day.
Wait a minute, get this. We are not only booked for this weekend, for next weekend, the weekend after that isn't even far behind. I can't believe it.
Well, you should believe it because it's a great idea and you deserve success.
Well, we did it.
AJ, not here.
How about here?
I meant not in the dining room.
Hey, you think they're interested in us? Come on.
No, and let's keep it that way.
Julia, what? Are you afraid Ned's gonna walk in on us?
Uh-huh.
Listen to me, let me tell you something. I'm through taking flack from Ned. Bottom line is, I was worried about this promotion. He was wrong.
I know he was wrong, and I am thrilled, but I don't think we need to be necking in public.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna get out of your hair. I'm gonna go over to Ned's office because I want to see how he's dealing with this news.
I'm sure he's dealing with it badly.
Oh, I know.
Listen, AJ, I would love to rub Ned's nose in it, too, but try to refrain from gloating.
I think I'm entitled.
Well, absolutely, but just think of how much more satisfaction you're going to feel when you just played cool and you quietly watch Ned squirm.
No, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Because Ned is going to think that I'm going to be right in his face, and I won't, and it'll drive him right up a wall.
That's right, and you're going to be the one who has control.
Right in the catbird seat. Now listen, what about Grandfather? I got to tell him.
Well, I think you're going to find him very receptive. And I don't think you're going to have to work very hard to score points over Ned.
Really?
Really?
What happened between them?
Well, I went to see Edward yesterday, and I had him arbitrate between Ned and I. And let me tell you, he came down on my side.
What did he say?
Ned was less than pleased.
I'm surprised he wasn't less than human. What was the issue?
Well, it's the way that Ned didn't lift a finger around here the other night when the power blew. And the fact that he really hasn't got his fingers dirty in this operation at all.
All right, tell me what Grandfather said exactly.
Well, let's just say Ned got a very cold shoulder.
Oh, all right, yeah. Wait a second. Grandfather wasn't upset about the power outage, was he?
Nope. In fact, he was pleased with the way we handled it.
Yes.
Let me tell you, he is very proud of you.
Wow. I think he knows a winning combination when he sees one.
Yeah, I think he does. But don't expect him to pile mountains of praise on you in person, because that's not the way he works.
Well, don't you worry about that. I think I'm starting to understand how Grandfather works. As a matter of fact, I think I'm becoming an expert on how Grandfather works.
Really?
See you around.
Okay. That you're taking an interest.
I appreciate you understanding.
Oh, thank you. Well, Ned, whatever it is, let's get at it. I am running late.
Of course. Thank you, Mrs. Hollis.
What's the agenda?
Seating.
I beg your pardon.
The grill seating arrangement.
What's the matter with it?
Do you know that last week alone, I had 5 separate complaints from guests that the sun was shining in their eyes during breakfast?
So move them to another table.
Ah, well, yes. But the dining room has been filling up, and there are no available tables to move them to.
Ned, is this really such a problem? Ah! What? Oh, my God! It's true! You will truly regret this. Oh. Hi, Brenda. Do you have a minute? Yeah, sure. What's up? Julia? Huh. Is that important? This? No. Why? What's the matter? Everything. Brenda? Jagger. He took off with Karen again.